Alrighty, hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ, and yeah, I'm playing an older game, a 2018 game, the first in the line of the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 just came out this year, so I've decided to play the first game and work my way up and through it and hopefully see what everybody likes about it so much, and maybe decide to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on account of it. So I'm just gonna play on normal mode, and I've never played this game. I bought it just a few moments ago on sale. Basically everything that goes with it I bought. So yeah, this will be interesting.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
The Black Knight called. It is but a scratch. Let's see. Character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitation. Oh, that's neat. So, what does this say? Use it and gain it system. Agility, vitality, strength, or speech. What do I want to go with? You know, like with the Mass Effects and a few other ones, I usually prefer, dialogue and then building my other abilities as time goes on. Yeah, all the voice lines and stuff they've got are usually far more interesting, so I think I'm going to go with speech for now.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Let's see, more speech, agility, vitality, and strength. Well, I don't want to be a dick. And, well, he knows Bianca, I don't. Some archery would be nice. Then I'm going to keep going with speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Yes. In a medieval world, it's wrong to learn swordplay. How odd to take such a dim point of view on tools of self-defense. I mean, they're tools that can be used for anything. It's weird to have a negative outcome on them.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
I highly doubt she's misjudging them. Medieval times. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
To the gallows with them, eh? How about food?
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Ah, foreshadowing. Also, this is a rather nice couple and son. I have a feeling that everybody but Henry's gonna die.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
I can see the foreshadowing from a mile away through lead. Oh, it's a nice looking game. I am also playing with the HD graphics. If you eat any food, pick it up. In the inventory tab, food, select what you want to eat, and then eat it by holding F. Okay, makes sense. So she said she left food. I see apples. I had to sit down to pick them up. That can't be done while sitting. What? Are our hands broken? Whoa, maybe they are. Look at that twist. Grab it like this. Ooh, lentil soup. No. Bloody son of a... Fine, I'll stand on the table. You want to sneak into somewhere, make sure no one sees you or hears you. Whether you're seen or not depends on the light in your clothing. Whether they hear you depends on the surface you're moving on and your attire, especially footwear. Well, that makes sense. Can't grab the pouches, huh? Drop into pot. Can I drop an apple into pot? No, but I can eat stew out of that boiling pot. Well, that's one way to end up with third-degree burns in the inside of your mouth. Cook an item. Oh, so I did drop an apple into the pot. Deal with fire. Nice little hearth. So... what is everybody sleeping on benches? Nails for Thressa, bandage, marigold decoction, savior schnapps. Liquor of exotic fragrance. Wow. Drinking it is an experience that cannot be forgotten. Nourishment 0, health 0, energy 0, alcohol 7%, durability infinite, freshness 100%. How can it have freshness but infinite durability? I'll take all three. Within 1 minute, we'll add some marigold decoction. Within 1 minute, we'll add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Cancels the effects of the Lazarus potion. Nourishment 5, health 30, energy 4, 0% alcohol, durability infinite, freshness 100. Okay, that's healing. 2 of those. Bandages. Stops bleeding. And something called the Nail of Thressa, or Theresa. Take all. Onions. Don't mind me, Mom. Just gonna raid the larder. Where's my inventory weight? 25.3 of 70. 27. Well, I might as well do the RPG thing and just steal everything I come across. Even if it's nailed down, it goes in my pockets. I need lockpicks to get into that. I wonder what's in it. Wonder if I can find lockpicks. No, that seems to be everything in the larder. Cheese, Captain. Yeah, what the hell, why not? The compass will tell you where to go. Yeah, go to Father. Oh well, in a minute. I need to explore around a bit. Nice looking area. Nice looking game for 2018. Grapevines, I want to say, but could be hop. No, why would it be hops? They're not brewers. Tomato vines? You don't get any cleaner washing in a trough. For that, you'll need the baths. Neat. You've discovered a grindstone.
How are you, Henry? Good luck then.
Well, I guess I got nothing else to talk about. So I've got a question. Who the hell are we to be this close to what I want to call a keep? I doubt it's a castle. It's not big enough. It's like a feudal lord or something. It's got to be a keep, but who are we to be this close to it? How bizarre. We must be either friends with the Lord or, I don't know, somebody who's done something well. Horse. Alright, so what's over here? Looks like a secondary exit. How pretty of a game. Janik and Jaroslav? Okay, just blowing my ear, why don't you? Well, I guess before I go exploring. Player, main level 1. Levels derive from your stats and your progress throughout the game. It is useful for comparing your character to that of your friends. With every second level you reach, you select one perk that allows you to make your character more specialized. Strength defines how well your character can handle physical challenges, so basically less stamina depletion, wielding heavier weapons except daggers and sabers, more powerful your attacks. Increases inventory capacity, well that's handy. And how fast you can sprint with a heavy load. Increased primarily by combat. Alright. Measure of agility is a measure of speed, movement, and nimbleness. Evading strikes and skillfully wielding more sophisticated weapons such as sabers and archery. Archery will increase your agility. Vitality does what it does. The more vitality, the more stamina, the faster it regenerates. The longer the character lasts without getting tired, the longer he can run. Running and surmounting obstacles and surviving combat enhanced vitality. Speech. Gauges the character's ability to talk his way out of situations, improved by talking to people in successful persuasions. As a result, the good speaker can settle many conflicts before they arise. Haggle better or discern a foe. Disconcert a foe he wouldn't be able to overcome in combat. And charisma is an impression of people, so it can be increased with fancy clothing and ornaments. Charisma's value of all the visible items of clothing you are wearing. Underclothes don't count. It's influenced by how clean, dirty, or bloody your attire is, so it's worth visiting the baths. Visibility is the opposite of camouflage. Okay, good to know. Naturally glittering armor, brightly colored garments are much easier to spot in dark than a cloak. Those in the dark is affected by the amount of light in your vicinity as well as how much your body is exposed to the view of others. Suspiciousness, how you stand out in a normal environment, i.e. whether or not people will who see will look twice. It depends on your clothing. Noise, speed, health, energy, okay. Defense, warfare, axe, bow, mace, sword, skills. Alchemy, easier to brew potions, drinking. Makes you more resistant to various effects of alcohol. Herbalism, horsemanship, houndmaster. The better you get at commands, the more you'll be able to teach your four-legged friend. Oh, that's neat. Maintenance, pickpocketing, reading. We can read, we're literate. Reading skill influences your ability of your character to actually read books. Without it, any book is just gibberish to him. Higher reading skill decreases the amount of time required to read and comprehend a book. We might be illiterate. I have a reputation. Statistics. I have sidekicks. Quest log. Alright, so... that's a basis of that. We might as well see the old guy.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make and simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together with your reputation can make a big difference in how people react to you, or to how people react to you. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you, and you'll be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. This is influenced mainly by your strength and the deterrent effect of your weapon and equipment. But other things are also taken into account, such as bloodstains on your clothing. You can sometimes rely on money. In special cases, you can try other skills such as haggling or horsemanship. The manner of persuasion, that's important, but also specific offer. Sometimes it's not enough to just choose according to your highest characteristic. You have to really read what you're going to say. But a different approach works on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, no matter how well dressed you are. You won't impress the nobility easily, because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared to the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the value of various abilities in-game under corresponding icons. Not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding. Okay, so we know all that. So father is unknown, but I can only assume, well, our best one is that one.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Was that a friggin' fourth wall break with our character? Like, first time seeing everything. Is that a fourth wall break because we're in control? Also, charcoal. Very, very important to forging. Ability to strengthen, basically iron into steel. Also, getting awfully defensive over Bianca, boy. You just started and you're already whipped. Hello, Janik.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
You got the crossguard for the new sword. Alright. So it is a castle. I wonder what defines a castle, a fort, and a keep. So it doesn't look like a castle, not grandiose enough. Of course, then again, I didn't expect, you know, Mom and Dad to be up here in the secondary walls of this castle. I figured they'd be out here with the rest of either the peasants or serfdom. Can I save? I can save. Game saved. Why did it sound like I drank something? You need another flask of Savior Schnapps. You can buy it from a trader or at a tavern. Better again, brew it yourself in the alchemy. What? Oh, you cruel son of a... So in order to save the game, I need a consumable. Shit, I have a life outside of here. That's going to be problematic if I get into trouble and I've got to exit out for an emergency and I can't save because I don't have a Savior Schnapps. Who the hell thought that was a good idea? I mean, I could understand if it was under hardcore. Chicken kicker. Kick a chicken. Oh, I walked through a chicken. Ethereal chicken, facing chicken. Where you as a shoe chicken.
God be with you, Henry.
Oi. Guard. What's your garden guard? Guarding the door. Hold the door. Adam. Who the hell are you?
May the Lord...
Villager. Hello, villager number 21-B. Alright, so this must be the person I need to talk to then. Kanesh. Yep, that's Kanesh.
God be with you, Kanesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
The hell you mean?
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Are you threatening me? I mean, I could... In its medieval times, technically kicking his ass would be the proper... let's try my speech.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Reputation lost, huh? Where did I see reputation in here? Reputation. So I lost reputation with him. Alright, so... I'm curious, what happens if, So yeah, it looks like... I wonder if that's sleeping saves, and that's potion save. Does it cost anything to load back? It does not. Alcohol begins to act gradually, giving you bonuses on speech, vitality, charisma, and strength, although it can if you overindulge, the after effects can be less than pleasant. So what happens if, alright, so... What if I just tell him about Father? I mean...
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Try to get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. Most of the quests can be completed in different ways. Some people can be persuaded, some can be robbed. Rather than not beat around the bush, violence can also be a solution. Violence is always a solution. Violence is the answer to many, many things. Oh, I could steal that, can I? Alright, so what happens if I tell the old guy? Or the old man? As I get stuck on nature. We are not very fast for jogging. I wonder what it takes to brew savior schnapps. I will most likely cut back and forth and as I go through this video quest log. You know, if I do like alchemy gathering and stuff like that, herb collecting and such. Sword fight resin, bag of charcoal, buy ale, optional, try to get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. Yeah, but what happens if I tell the old guy?
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Let's not tell him that one, since...
I went to see Kunish, but he wouldn't pay, and then he threatened me.
I might have known. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
Probably give me money. I wonder what this option gives me.
I can take care of him.
Well, you're a man now, and a man has to earn respect. Give that drunken sot what's coming to him. But watch out, he's no stranger to a fight. And whatever you do, don't tell your mother.
So you're against sword fighting, but you're not against fist fighting. What an odd duality. I think it's duality. So you should be able to fight with your fists, but not a blade. Sheep. I mean, I could technically steal everything back. I could knock him out. Well, now I'm just curious. Can I hide his body somewhere? You know, I'm gonna explore around and see what I find, because I am genuinely curious how much and what can I do with this game? Discovered trader. New codex entry. Oh, check that out. Merchants were of two types, settled permanently and traveling occasionally. The settled traders had permanent shops in town and villages. The traveling merchants only brought their wares to the market. Markets held once a week and fairs held twice a year. Also offered wares by local shopkeepers, visitors and peddlers and hawkers. Street vendors without a fixed site. Shopkeepers had their permanent shops on the square. Merchants ran small shops and had the right to retail products they bought from artisans. Okay. Who the hell are you? Villager.
Welcome, Henry.
23-B. You discovered a grocer. Lockpick. Hard. Ooh. Random stutter. So I am already seeing a tremendous amount of RPG potential in this game. Just from the different varying ways of interacting. Well, I'm squeaky clean now.
Come right up. No need to be shy.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces you made last time to old Tonda from Tarbor, the one I buy goods from. And he said right away he'll take them. And how much do I want for them?
Well, now.
I was surprised myself.
Green cabbage.
But I wasn't sure Betty would even want to sell them. So I asked for a high price, and he says, that's fine. I started counting out the coin there and then.
Just like that. What I heard about him, he's a right skinflint. And what did
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers.
As you can imagine, even more when I told her Tonda will take everything she makes.
A bit of extra coin never hurts.
So this Betty and her being good with her hands. No? Maruna. pole. Catch pole. What the hell is that? Is that another word for guard? Or is he somebody who uses a halberd? Or is it because of the axe? This is the tap. Nope, this is the trader. Steal. Trader.
God's blessings.
In shops, you first have to put your purchases F into your basket and then either confirm the purchase X or try to haggle. Always shown at the top of the screen.
Take care.
Antidote. Doesn't cure food poisoning. Quilted brown jacket. Equipped with fancy buttons. Stab defense 1, slash 1, blunt 1, 28, 7, charisma 13. Doesn't let me, Now I can see my own. Wow, I am very visible with mine. Charisma's a 5. So that's already a hell of an up in charisma. Small blacksmith's kit. More savior schnapps. How much is everything? Uh-oh. Let's get. What if I... How much is one? Wow, 100? Trader's wealth is 80. Your wealth is 0. Reputation is 94. Trading out... Oh my. You know what? If I spend the time doing it, I could probably build up enough currency through... I wonder what all I can trade. What all can I steal? Shop guard. I'm probably not allowed them back.
All that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
How neat is this living world?
I've come for a couple of things I'm short of at home.
So that one's... Cabbages! My cabbages!
Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe.
Good health to you.
Need straw for the winter? Then you'll
Here's
need
a hoe.
rake.
That's my mother. Small tailor's kit, tailor kit, Flemish cloth, Danish mask. I don't know that word. Brocade? Brocade?
God be with you.
As with you. Armorer's kit, blacksmith's kit, butcher's blade, charcoal. Charcoal is wood built in kilns by pyrolysis. I knew that word once upon a time. Without influx of air, it is used primarily in forges and smelting works. To a lesser extent, alchemy for its filtration process. Makes sense. Cooper's axe. Doesn't have a metal-plated handle. Farmhouse shoes. Travel horse shoes. Trusty companion. Okay.
Have you picked something?
They'll be quite a lot. This is...
Well, So the inability to immediately save my game without savior schnapps is gonna be a pain. Ooh, you're in a private area, got ya. If you go where you're not supposed to, people will first warn you before calling a guard. Be in a guarded places that will arrest you immediately. I wonder, can I knock you out? Mama said to knock you out. Chicken kicker. I was a farmhand for a while in real life. The newer is... So, it's not good. Animals are disgusting. Can't pick cabbage, huh? Okay, so I can vault. We really, truly are just friggin' slow. That's supposedly running's building my stamina and stuff, so... What do you mean what's going on? Am I not supposed to be over here? Was I trespassing and didn't know it? Lockpick. F. You're in a private area, okay. Does it tell me what it takes to make savior schnapps anywhere in here by any chance? You'll need the knowledge of alchemy, a recipe, an alchemist bench, and necessary ingredients. Okay. So this is
Watch over you, Henry.
gonna take quite a bit more effort than I thought it would. Boy, I'm gonna get lost in this like The Witcher. I can feel it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut this down and break this up and... Sounds like another smith.
What was that noise?
Howdy. I have a feeling I'm gonna get up to a great deal of trouble. Go. Moo moo, moo 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 moo, moo moo. This is a refuse pile. Or a Dietrich pile. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything in there. A detritus. Yeah, look how far out you can see. Help! I'm stuck! The bushes have got me! The Spriggans, they're back. Can I hop this? Thank you. Huh. Fast travel point discovered.
God be with you, Henry.
Everybody knows Henry. Oh no. Oh, there's going to be an animation every time, and there's so many out here. I will be back. Herbalism has gained a new level. What does herbalism let me do other than, well, it's the study of plants and such, but does it let me pick more? Combat skills. Herbalism allows you to collect more herbs with a single action. Hey now! Means that you are able to gather plants more quickly and easily. New points unlocked at 5, 10, 15, and 20. Current level is... Oh, I know what I'm doing. Picky, 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 picky. I'm so picky. Ooh, nettle. I am so nettled! Well, my dear viewers, I will be back. Again, you know the hitboxes could have used some work. Some of these plants are a little difficult to highlight. And then I proceed to immediately start highlighting them. Target locked, I'm going in. Uh-oh, I've missed. Uh-oh, mission failed. Dandelions. This will be the first one, the last one of the season. I wonder if I can collect pine cones. Just huck pine cones at people. You're a menace. Yes, I am. Some kid's gonna come out here looking for dandelions and herbs, and I'm just gonna walk off in the distance, cackling maniacally. And I've got them all. I don't know why I'm collecting them all, but I am. This is very cathartic. I think that's the proper word. Why can I pick herbs, but I can't kick a chicken? How many herbs do I have to pick before I'm overburdened? Can I be overweighted with just plants? Can I carry an entire apothecary with me? At some point, I'm gonna rip up a mandrake root and just collapse. Hey, a new perk. Flower power. You've gained enough fragrant herbs in inventory. You gain +2 charisma. Horse snip. Your horse has enough fragrant herbs in its saddlebag. It will be shyless. Botanist. Ooh, herbs you sell have a 15% higher price. Herb picking activity will add experience to your strike stat too. Oh, that's hard to not want. Oh, I gotta be a level 10 for those? You know what? I think I'm gonna save the 2 points because I need cash to buy charcoal. 15% higher selling price and the ability to gain experience and strength too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh no, cone flowers. I found another set. Oh, chamomile. Was that chamomile? The hell did I just pick up? Chamomile. Maybe make some chamomile tea. Apothecary's gonna be pissed when I show up. Marigold. What did you do before you left the starting area? Well, I picked flowers until I was level 50. Worked on my leg day a little bit. Ooh, butterflies. Next on the list. Mare. You can't rip the wings off a butterfly, huh? Skyrim, this is not. At least the music is nice. I don't know why my character has a band constantly playing in his hand, or in his head. And I'd say we need to get it looked into, but this is the medieval times. They'd probably put a drill in my head, or leeches, or... I don't know, call me something horrific. You hear music all the time. Yes, yes I do. It won't stop. Also, I picked all these herbs. You're overloaded, so you move more slowly and cannot fast travel, run, or jump. Try dropping some inventory items and putting them in your horse's saddlebags. Is being overloaded primarily by combat? You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that theory too. Because if I can gain strength while being overloaded, all I know is the better my herbology gets, herbalism gets, the more plants I'll pick, the more plants I pick, the more weight gets added, the more weight that gets added, maybe the higher my strength will climb. It's a compounding feature, and I'm happy to experiment with it. Wormwood. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is exactly. The hell is wrong with me? Why am I picking herbs? I might slowly descend into madness. I guess there are crazier ways I'm gonna be spending my time. I could be live streaming this and people could be actively watching this and losing their minds right alongside me. The sad part is I know there are people who would watch that. Wash some of the sadness off of me from picking herbs. I wonder how much money I'm gonna make off these.
How are you, Henry?
Nah, they're mine. Precious. What's that? The flowers. They're whispering something to me. Take his axe. Spill his blood. Nurture the field. If you insist. No, I must not.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
We could feed on his flesh. Later. Much later. My name is Henry, and I'm losing my mind. St. John's wort. Why do I have John's wort? Why are these herbs warty? Aha! Player skills. Herbalisms. Resistance. Oh. Well, I want that one for right now. And that one. Oh. Oh, neat. So nettles are poisonous. Well, that's neat. So my vitality automatically gained 2 points out of that. So how much are these worth, I wonder, now that I'm up to 100, almost 30? How many of these do I have? Let's see, 59 of these. I've got 291 dandelions. 242 nettles. 6 marigolds. 8 John's worts. You know what? I'll know more later. Just gonna keep picking. I'm gonna buy everything.
God be with you, Henry.
God is definitely with me as I pick this land clean. I am a scourge to the environment and herbology in itself. The land will know terror as I uproot. Oh, music stopped. It's gone away. Even they found me too crazy. Oh no, the music's back. I wonder if herbs sell more to a specific vendor. I'm gonna have to check that. Because, yeah, as much fun as this is, I should probably go sell at least enough to get my inventory weight back. Also, I've got 51 apples I didn't realize. Eat. 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 Ah. I'm really kind of nettle. Growing to like this game. Alright, so let's test this theory. Well, the main trader... You discovered a charcoal burner.
Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Anything you need.
Yeah, I'll be back for you in a few. Got a few things I need to do. Hello, would you like to look at my wares?
Greetings. What do you need? God be with you.
Alright, so... Do these count as other? Sell. Wormwood is 0.9. I only have 2 of those. Alright, so you... Let's 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And more 0, 1. Will anybody else take these for a slightly better price?
Onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
I've got things that grow from the ground or in the ground. I didn't even have to use any bodies. I didn't even listen to the flowers and use use that other man's blood to, you know, feed the field.
God save. What can I do for you? Take care.
Oh, you won't take my herbs. 0, 1 for apples, huh? Probably sell a lot of those apples. And yeah, I have a feeling they will all buy these for the same price, so... Let's get like 197 of these out of my inventory right now. I have no... And furrow fields. So it doesn't tell me what use they have right now. I may very well sell. It's only 19 gold, huh? Trader's wealth is 20. Can I haggle the price up?
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Rag, fabric, brocade.
Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get. W and S and confirm with F. The trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is refusal, he or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. Trader's last offer, your current offer. Your last offer not accepted. Okay, your money. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader doesn't have enough money. Check out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every unsuccessful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, so... What if I just want to? What if I just want to go up the extra 5? So my current price is that. So how about that?
Is this enough?
Oh, I'm getting
I'd almost shake on that.
Take a look.
Almost.
I've got everything you need, day or night.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna take it.
His nose up at everything I cook. You're
So just stick to the 19.5.
Oh, that's a decent price.
He brought me a hair and said,
What do you need?
Just need to stock up.
"Oh, is he?" Cream sauce because it gives him.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy. God be with you.
All right, so this is gonna be a learning experience. I think I'm gonna lose 10 more apples, and I'll at least keep all of this for snacking right now. And see how haggling goes.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
So can I go 2 more points? Or 1 more point?
Since it's you.
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake.
Good health to you, Henry.
So 13.5, huh? What happens if I stick to here?
Satisfied?
I'd almost.
Okay, yeah, so it's not gonna change.
I'll go for that.
Well, I can move again.
God be with you.
Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to work on my understanding of... You have charcoal. But I bet I can get it from the charcoal burner for cheaper. But for now... About 191 dandelions. And then we'll give... You know, I'm gonna keep just enough to do maybe some with right now. Like the wormwood, the valerian, marigold, nettle. I'll keep just enough of it right now. I think having like 25 of each of those will be good just in case if I learned how to make potions. Then I'll probably go back to picking now that my weight is down considerably. And I'll gain strength. Trader's wealth. Let's try a small bit of haggling, shall we?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
So how about an even 60?
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that.
How about 58?
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Okay, neat. So I've got quite a bit more gold. I'm up to 91 now. And if I remember correctly, 1 whole Savior Schnapps was like 100. So I think indeed I will officially be back. I'll be right back.
I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts, traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
Such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsche spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
So, funny enough, I was picking herbs and accidentally wandered into this. I wasn't expecting there to be a cutscene. That's why the first small chunk of it will be kind of, sort of missed. I wasn't expecting there to be a cutscene. I was just moseying about because I've been collecting herbs like a madman. I bought a new outfit, did a few things. I have no idea if I'll help them or not. Oh, what do I want to do? I'm thinking, you know, based on the world I'm in, it sounds like something they would all do. So... yeah, let's do it. What the hell?
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
I'll be back in 2 shakes.
How are you, Henry?
I might start to experiment with what I can do in this starting area because, like, Morrowind and any RPG, really, including Baldur's Gate, I usually try to farm up whatever equipment I can. So I may spend some time trying to figure out how to do that. If I could lure a guard off somewhere. I spent so much time picking herbs. I've run most of the standard traders out of cash. Herbalism's ranked up again. It's 13 now. Got 1 point I can spend into strength. I might go with Gravedigger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina and they will burden you only half as much. If I do knock out a guard, I'm going to need to move him fast. I did have to look up how to save in this game. I guess you can use save and quit, and basically it's a burnable save. Basically it gives me a way to exit out when I have to go to work. As I said, real world sucks, and I can't be leaving my system running all day just because I didn't have a schnapps. Save your schnapps on me. Alright, throw manure real quick, and then I've got to call it. And I will, yeah, probably call it there for part 1. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
God save you, Henry.
Clever, he says. So that's whose house this is. I just keep picking herbs. I'm broken mentally on account of that. I can't help myself. So, did these respawn? Did the herbs around me respawn? Yeah, I think all the herbs are or were they never there at all? Oh no. Henry's crossing. Henry's really losing his mind. Henry's referring to himself in the third person. Henry picked flowers. So yes, I am going to pick more herbs. I'm gonna do a few things. I have a feeling I can kind of sort of break this area because I want to test the stealth in this game. I think that as long as people don't call me Henry, they won't know that I exist, and I don't know, I think I might be able to like knock people unconscious and take their equipment, and I've got some studying I've got to do. I'm gonna play around in the background of the game. Wow, lots of nettle. And I'm going to, just in general, be a nuisance. Reach a new level in strength. Nice. Because I'm also wondering if I can kill those cows. What's my strength up to? 3. Nice. I might be able to kill off these cows. Might be able to. You know, I'm going to sell some stuff. I will be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back where I left off previously. I've done a few things. I've found out that the herbs seem to kind of sort of respawn / don't respawn / old Henry boy here is going just stark raving mad. I've gained a few things. You can tell by my armor and potentially my characters or my silhouette and the shadows and everything. I've been experimenting. I know this game's been out since 2018 and there's been a lot of people figuring stuff out, but at the same time, I wanted to figure most of this out on my own, so I've been testing the stealth system and stuff. Trying to keep my visibility low and stuff. Well, not now that I'm wearing equipment, and, you know, working on my skills a little bit. Herbalism's up to a 15. I basically picked as many things as I can find that at least stand out, which took my strength up to a 4-ish, and then I beat up on some cows for a little bit, which pushed it a little bit higher. Got some arrows and equipment. Yeah, done a few things. I've been exploring, having fun, just mucking around in the starting zone. I guess this area is notoriously slow, and I've made it even slower, so I'm gonna continue on from where I left off. See if I can work my way into getting out of here.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Hey, speech went up again. Now it's level 4. Which ain't too bad, and I have unlocked my first point to spend into it. You one more chance to make a final offer when trader loses patience with you. Increases your speech level by +3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. Can't have the lowborn. Lowborn, +3 when talking with commoners. Empathetic. Oh, that'd be helpful to have, but that's at a level 8. But, for now. I'm armed and armored.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
That hit so dry, he wrung the water out of the manure. Alright, so how do I... Yeah, cry for me, I guess. Alright, so that's block.
Come here.
So I gotta pick my attack angles, huh? Or is that a combo? I don't know.
Take that.
What are you doing? For God's sake!
Get some wax in.
Stop
Come
right
here,
now. The catch pole is on his way.
Damn! Let's go. Run, you cowards!
I'm trying, but it's not working. Henry is slow. Physically, not mentally. Look at them Scooby-Doo gang running.
Welcome, Henry.
Good day, sir. Why are they so much faster than me? Why do my legs not work properly? Oh, the cows are back. Ma'am?
Welcome, Henry.
I'll be back for your beef later. Moo 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 moo. Learn from the catch pole with your friends. Yeah, but we're surrounded by a wall. What's to stop them from catching us? There's no way out. Speaking of a catch pole. Good day, sir. Hey, what the hell?
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and
She sits
fruit.
down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it.
Good with her hands, I hear. Sounds very unladylike. Alrighty, so I've got to do sword training. Got to get the charcoal, and I've still got to figure out how to get the stuff from Kanesh. How much reputation did I lose? Wow, lost quite a bit. 9 for throwing dung. I mean, that's technically not bad. Basically just childish antics.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's weird that they say Deutsch properly, but they called him Hans instead of Hans. Or maybe you can pronounce it both ways, I don't know. Now you scratch my back. I'm gonna avoid that one. That one sounds like I lose more rep.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
How are you, Henry?
Alright. So that's handled. So my visibility and my, suspicion... they call it suspiciousness, aren't horrific. So I know it gives me the option to steal his axe when he puts it down. Can I break into his house? I can. Are there... I don't think there's any other ways into this building. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to pick up that basket. And I'll make my move. Oh, he actually filled the basket. Oh, that's neat. Simple little house this is. So no. Oh, damn it. What is my buff? Oh, reading spot. Player buffs. In a good place to read a book. Reading will be faster and you'll learn more from your books. Henry no read. Books scare Henry. Nah, bullshit. I will not let Henry be illiterate.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Knowledge is power, even if the old world thinks it's not. I'll stick to some Braveheart knowledge. Or I start throwing stones. Alright, so I gotta talk to Fritz. Well, it's probably a good thing I brought them over here then. Saves me a trip.
Good day, Henry.
So what does lockpicking entail?
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? And only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
4 lockpicks. Tool to pick locks, just use it carefully. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, so Kanesh is back over here. Can I sneak into his house with him watching, or... I highly doubt I would be able to. Can I peek? So he hasn't noticed. I close the door. So he's still chopping wood out there. I don't think he will ever come in here. I have no idea how lockpicking in this game works. Help. In order to pick locks, you must have at least 1 lockpick in your inventory. Okay, it's better to have 1 or 2 spares. You can get worn and break. Start the actual lockpicking process by holding F on the lock. It's about to insert the lockpick. Then you have to use the lockpick E to turn the whole locking mechanism at the same time. You'll have to coordinate the movements of the lockpick with the rotation of the mechanism because the rotation shifts the position of the sweet spot. English, what the hell? The closer you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of the cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. You try to turn the mechanism without having a lockpick in the correct position, the mechanism will stick, which will damage the lockpick or even break it. Any damage to the lockpick will produce a noise, which can draw unwanted attention. Breaking it will cause an even louder snap. Oh. Okay, so... the sweet spot is right there, then. So So how do I... So I can... Oh, I've got to move with it. Oh, that's wonky. Kanish's hammer, Kanish's nails. Something about my legs. What is that leg icon at the top of my screen? Or does that just mean I'm making a ton of noise? Means I'm making a ton of noise. Alright, where's Kanish? Dropping his stuff. Alright, steal. And now we run. Because I wasn't around. Kind of want to hear if you'll complain. But at the same time, I don't want to be anywhere near.
God save you, Henry.
Alright, now I need to buy charcoal.
Good day. See you later.
Not from this guy, though.
How are you?
So I've got 242 gold. Did it specify how much charcoal I needed? 10. I need 10 charcoal, sword fighting lesson, buy ale.
See you later.
And I'll pay 8, so let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Fabric,
Sure, why not?
Red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Alright, so what if I cut it by 1 whole gold? Let's try 1 gold.
Agree?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
How about a 7-3?
Thread, long and
A
strong
reasonable
to sew
sum.
up anything you need.
Not too bad, I guess. Where was... Yeah, this guy.
Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfare?
Everyone should know warfare. Any fool who doesn't know how to defend themselves or fight back deserves to be trotted upon. Listen, I'm a pacifist in life, but I'm not dumb. I will willingly let people be alone and be fine and do whatever they want, but if you muck with me too much, I'm eventually gonna fight back. I said, I'm a pacifist. I'm not an idiot.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let go?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I might be more armored than you, though. And I'll get the ale last. So yeah, I completely missed this the first time I was through this area. That's stocks, and that's a flogging post. Flogging. So I wonder if there's actually, like, punishment in this game for getting caught doing stuff. Like, can you be put in the stocks, Can you be flogged? You can't die because there's no gallows. Why is that sheep on... You know, it's the old saying, if you want peace, prepare for war. Just because you want to live peacefully doesn't mean others will let you. Sometimes other human beings will just take issue with you no matter what.
So, can we get started?
Sure can.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
What have you taught me exactly?
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
In combat, you're locked onto your opponent. You can move around him A and D. Okay, so I must be just automatically guarding.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Okay, so I can wave. Why am I... Oh, oops.
Good. Fine. Fine. Good.
So he's defending on that side, so I should strike from the opposite side.
Once again, the point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
So slashing weak attacks tend to be faster, more precise at the cost of force. Stabs can be aimed at the face, upper zone, or at the body, any other zone. So, oh, so that's what that is. So that's the upper zone. So that's a face shot. Center mass.
Once again.
Leg.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
You can change strike combos. Strikes into a combo, starting a new strike as soon as the previous one ends. Change the attack zone or strike repeatedly. Try and press OK. Window of opportunity is between striking at the opponent and the end of the swing. So what if I followed it up with something fast, like a quick center strike? So face strike, or maybe.
Good. Once again.
Okay, so a heavy strike followed up by a quicker strike seems to work well enough. Defending it from that side. Can I just hit on this? Am I gaining experience? Can I just... I can only assume I'm gaining experience from this. I am. How long will this go on for? I assume as long as I'm not chaining these together. And I back you into a corner. Because I'm staying too far out at range. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna kind of back you into a wall. Well, now I'm just curious. How long can I keep him pinned? And keep him pinned with my mighty sword. Because I've already taken advantage of a guard and gotten my armor. Strength went up. So yeah, I'm gaining strength and I'm gaining, yeah, sword skill. This might be broken. I've gained warfare. Back into your corner with you. Back into the corner. But maybe in a corner. Uh-oh. Oh.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
It auto-ejected me from the fight. Well, that's no friggin' fun. Wanna fight again? No? Damn it. Alright, so I gained another level in strength, which was pretty good. Probably go sword and board when I get the chance. I don't know, depends on what weapons there are. Speech. Oh, yeah, that's right. That one. Warfare gained a level. You have a greater chance of drawing your opponent's blood, so bleeding is going to be a thing. More damage to sword, the greater your chance of poisoning your opponent when you hit them, even without poison applied to your weapon. If you do have a poison undamaged weapon, chance of administering it are increased by half. Oh. Or you're wounded, the stronger your attack, so desperation. You draw an opponent's blood, it gives you +1 strength bonus. Really? 20% greater strength, agility, warfare, and defense in a fight when you're outnumbered. Okay, and chain strike. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Any interruption will cancel the bonus. So it didn't leave me with the sword. But I gained 2 ranks in it. Lunch strike. Oh no. Instead of starting a strike from the right, strike unexpectedly at the opponent's face. Turn your weapon around his. Strike him quickly with the blunt end. Oh no. Well, that's gonna be stuff I'm gonna need to learn. I have a feeling I'm gonna get nuked a lot.
God be with you, Henry.
Alright, so I've got lockpicks. And all these are locked hard. Yeah. Bailiff, Alex.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces.
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, Bianca. Oh, the charcoal burner.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
Oh, I should have bought charcoal from...
Here, enjoy it.
You're pouring nothing. Who's your hired hand? Or is he the guy outside?
You want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
He's probably the guy outside, the one I bought charcoal from.
I've got everything you need. Day or night, home or at work.
Inventory, get up. Okay, yeah, so. Alright, time for ale. Time for a flagon. What is the point of this area? Trespassing. Okay, where did Bianca go? There she is.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
I don't know about you, Henry, but
You're a beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
What do you got to trade? Bacon. Ooh, save your schnapps. Tavern life. What? Skill book on drinking and alcoholism. Oh, that might be worth my time and my money. You've got 150 gold. I will be back. I might have to take out some cows.
So what are we to do with you?
Better question is, what am I going to do with you? Let's see. I want that. And if possible, I would like at least one of those. Ah, she won't buy my herbs, but she will buy this. Oh, I'm heavily overloaded. Alright, I thought she'd buy my herbs as well. So I may have to go out and murder more moo-moos. But I should be able to get my money back. Alright, well, I'll go with the tavern life for now. And I'll get rid of the beef and I'll work on getting all the money off this trader. What? I didn't hold. Whoops. Oh well. You know what? There are more shave your schnapps over here. Alright, so you... thought you had more save your schnapps. You did. So, how much... oh, there's not an all button. Villager's dogwood bow came off of stolen. Alright, 18, huh?
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
That's a lot of decrease. Alright, so let's try and knock it down by 10.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Oh. Well, at least I can run again. Alright, I will be back. I've come back for you, Moo Moo. Only because I need the points in the bow. As far as I can tell, they constantly run back. You basically break line of sight with them a little bit. Yeah, and they come back. Oh no, I lost an arrow, I think. Nope, it's still here. Or can I not pick it up? Aha! I could steal my own arrow. So archery, I haven't fully figured it out. Oh, the other cow bled out. Alright, those are my arrows. Do arrows have condition? They do not, so basically these are good forever. I'm glad I stole these. Alright, so unfortunately you can't sell stolen goods. Really, really sad. But I have found that if I bring it over here and drop it, nobody else steals it from me. Because if anybody comes walking up this road, they will stop and they will take this meat. So now I've got to wait for the cows to respawn. I might do this a few times just to get all the gold out of Bianca and anybody else I can find, so that's my plan. I'll be back. Yeah, our character might be a little bit more than illiterate. Tavern life. No Wednesday. I am the tavern in the glade. No Thursday. I'm no the tavern in the glade. Like, what the hell? You can't delay, no time to lose. Oh, so I'm not allowed to study. Oh. Well, never mind. Alright, time to just go get the ale. Also, I've got some points to spend. So I've yet to figure out what I want to spend in main level. I'm just going to hold on to those. I'm going to hold on to my 1 strength point. Other weight. Falling will cause you 30% less injury. I don't know if I'm having an injury with it or an issue with that right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. Marathon man. Run slower but keep up longer. You run fast but also tire faster. Well, that sounds helpful. Thick blood. You bleed slower. That sounds very helpful. If you don't overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you gain +1 bonus on vitality and agility. That'd be handy. You spell hunger with anything. Eating poison or spoiled food. Alright, so I'm gonna go sprinter, thick blood. And I'm gonna hold off on speech for now. I guess that's that for now. It's, I think we are a little bit faster. I don't know. I can't tell if our character's just sprinting or walking fast.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Goodbye. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Wow, 5 of them. You know, I wonder if that's just a dialect thing because I live in Michigan. You know, schnapps and schnapps. That's got to be a dialect thing based on where you live. Alright, it's time to get this over with. Schnapps, schnapps. I'm up to how many of those now? 7. 7 ain't too bad. I bought a few. I've got some gold. I'm gonna hold on to my gold because I got 7 of those. Got some cooked beef. Everything else is pretty good. I'm probably ready for whatever's coming my way. I can't imagine it being horrific. It's the prologue. It's the worst they can throw at me.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
I'm damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
All right. Yep, there they are, nails for Teresa. So I've still got them. Still got Kunish's axe and his hammer, though. Why do I still have the, why do I have both of those still?
Aren't you supposed to be getting nails for Teresa?
Oh, alrighty.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Yeah! A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me. closing!
Move it, people!
Come on, come on!
Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Running, people, come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Well, that escalated oh no. No, you don't. Maybe you do. Hold the bow, please. I know these arrows do quite a bit. Alright. I'm gonna take my arrows back, you dick. Cumin shoes. Huh. Smoked sausage. Alright, so how much better is... So most of their gear is actually still in relative... Well, his gear anyways. Good protection of vulnerable spots. You know what? Let's, let me check some of this. Where'd your sword go? How many arrows do I have? I have plenty for what I'm gonna need. Grab his body. I can see that weapon. Hungarian saber, huh? You, get over there. Let me check your gear real quick, then I'm gonna call this video here, because, yeah, this has been a while, and I'm gonna see how many of them I can take. Let's see. Yeah, no, oh, so I can wear those. Do they replace any other part of my equipment? They do not. Alright, so... Armor's up a bit more. Riding hose of loose cut for easy mounting and dismounting. Ability alike. Definitely more visibility on those. I'm gonna drop those. Cumin, Shishak, or Chick-Chack. Eastern Europe, worn by the Usually worn by commanders, are fitted with anthropomorphic faceplates. And I wear that just over my, alright, human van braces. Forearm guard, useful in archery as well as close quarters combat. Piece of armor that protects the elbow, one of the most sensitive parts of the combatant's anatomy. Forward even less well awful. So 773, 1114. So the van braces are already better. Decorative Bavarian Hallberg. Where is... That's what I'm already wearing. Never mind. Lumilar armor. Hard leather laced together in rows of with wire. This was an early form of armor that remained in use in the Orient. Light, suitable for mounted fighters, and protects against arrows and sword slashes. So what does this... Oh, it doesn't replace anything. Oh, it adds a considerable amount to my armor. So that's good, that's good. That's getting close to being trashed. I guess I'm armed and armored right now. I'm going to be primarily using my bow. Just because I think the arrows are going to do plenty. Stab damage-wise. As long as I don't get overrun. Let's take a look, shall we? So, horse riders. Guard, horse. Not exactly able to get off the beaten path, am I? Oh, gonna have a piston match with arrows, are we? He's got something. He's just pulling them out of himself. Oh, you're stuck. Well, I will gladly take advantage of this. Uh-oh. There's another one. Oh, he's free. No, he's not. I will take your shield. Oh, dropped him in a shot. Or did I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Running's a little difficult. I think I took a shot to the back. Ouch. Actually, the armor's taking it pretty well. I have plenty of arrows, come on. So I can only have a certain percentage of them on at the same time, so better long distance arrow. Headshot! That'll work. Oh, that's an arrow gun that I want. Alright, enough mucking around. Anyone else? Ooh, hunting arrows. Better long distance arrows, I'll take those back. Bandages, I'll take those. Nice hunting sword. I want my arrows first. Lockpick. They're using hunting arrows. I will take that shield. Sword and board will definitely probably be until I learn the combat. Long distance arrow. Is your bow better than mine? Villager's dogwood bow. I've got one of these already. Alright, so how many am I back up to? Alright, I'm back up to 38, so I technically didn't lose a lot. 53 of those. 80 to 120, though. Alright, let's do my loot, and then I'm done. So, I want that. Villager's Yubo. Is a Yubo better than what I got? Power, 39, 47. Ooh, quite the upgrade. An ordinary bow made by somebody handy at whittling and with the right kind of wood at hand. Don't be fooled, even a homemade bow can be deadly in the hands of an experienced archer. Yeah, it takes more strength and more agility, which I have, and I'm getting a bit more power. Oh, that's already an upgrade over what I had. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I really want to focus on it at the same time, but ornate. You know, for the amount of chaos that is going on around me right now, it doesn't look like it. Check out the equipment. Swap the bow. Put on a shield. A Seeks. I don't know. Originally a hunter's weapon which served to finish off prey and butcher the carcass. Due to similarities to a short sword. Sharp edge. Nice hunting sword. Needs agility, needs agility. Why does a dagger need strength? Wouldn't the dagger be agility? Cannot be equipped, but you can use it to kill in stealth mode if you have it in your inventory. Oh, I've got an agility of a 4, so I can't use any of these. I can use that. It's my main hand weapon. Oh, wait, it's his sword, ain't it? Oh. Oh, that's neat. Well, I don't know where that sword just went. I didn't drop it. Oh, I probably just... Quest item. Yeah, that'd be it. Sir Radzig. Oh, well that's a strength weapon. Alright. So... I'm gonna save here. So yeah, as much as I hate to do it, I am going to cliffhanger this episode just because it has gone on long enough. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like down below. I would appreciate this as it helps to push my content further out into the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any comments, any concerns, any lore, any knowledge, any tips, any tricks, or just want to talk about this game in general, feel free to leave them as a comment down below. I'll read over them and see if I can implement them in any kind of way, shape, or form. So, I thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.